on. Hey, Boxer family, what's up? This is the Slip Encounter Podcast. We're at the Kenichi Bed Studios. I'm your host, BINK. This is your host, GOLDENBOY, my man.
How you feeling, brother?
Man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm tired as hell.
Me too, man.
I'm tired as hell.
But this is a special day today. I gotta be here today for this one.
No
this
doubt,
one,
no doubt.
this particular episode, close because I box with all you got, but this one right here is a very intimate moment for this particular episode. Means a lot to me.
No, for sure. So we got a young man coming in here. We're gonna introduce him in a second. Real quick, let's go over what happened last weekend in boxing. Man, the Richard Comey Pedraza fight.
Oh, Pedraza. We said
Zepeda. We effed that whole episode up. We got to scratch and delete that whole joint.
At the same time, though, the fight kind of went how we talked. Exactly how we talked.
But a draw, though?
Because, you know why?
Pedraza.
You know why it was a draw? Politics. Because that means... what was they saying when that whole thing started? Oh, it's a crossroads thing. Who continues to be at a certain level?
Somebody career gonna be over after this fight.
Yeah, at that level. And that means that, okay, both of y'all fought so well that we can still make money off of both of y'all, keep y'all in the picture. So there's more of at least 8 guys or 6 guys to talk about, to throw out there to fight in the future. For Comey. Now, the thing is, though, for neither one of them, they ain't gonna get no more. They haven't had any easy fights, but that means that the next one gonna be just as difficult and just as difficult and just as difficult.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but take politics out of it, who do you think won the fight?
Pedraza stole it late. But I give it to Comey because remember he sat in the stool 10th round, and Coach G was like, man, why did you get that round away?
Yeah,
that man was out of gas.
What he outlanded, it was like 36 punches to like 6 or 7 or something like that. He was gassed out, man.
And came back and threw everything and had Pedraza spinning off.
He did land some crazy shots in the 10th round and 11th round. But I feel like Pedraza was just more busy, more accurate with his punches.
Yeah. But, man, I give it to him. I give it to them both. But it's all politics. I know why it was a draw. But I got to ask you something. Did you see the news? Boo Boo dropped the belt?
It was a matter of time.
Bruh.
He ain't fighting nobody.
Bruh.
He ain't fighting nobody, but they ain't putting him in there with nobody.
Nah. That's your leverage. So you know what that means? That might, I'm not going to say what it does, man. I'm going to say what it might mean. You know how people pull your words. So... that means somebody might have gave a paper with some legally binding saying, all right, look, drop the belt. This is what we got planned for you.
Exactly. He probably go up to 168 now.
No, he's at 68.
Is he?
Yeah, he's at 68.
Okay.
He ain't been at 60.
But he had the belt at 60, right?
Yeah, no,
he had the belt at 68. So.
He had a belt. I think he has a belt. He has a belt at 68, and he probably gonna go up to 75. Is what you mean?
Yeah, that's what he about to go up divisions.
Boy, you tired? Ooh, boy,
I'm
you
not
tired.
finna sit there and fake with y'all. I'm tired as hell. I'm tired as hell, but we're gonna have fun in here. We're gonna have fun in here tonight. We're gonna have a great episode. We got our guest in the building. I'll let you go ahead and introduce him, man.
Oh man, this mean a lot to me right here. My God, brother, y'all. My man, this kid, man, has been around me since he was 4 or 5 years old, and a dog, and has great finesse. He's starting to grow into his body. His coordination's catching up. You know, he's starting to get strong. He's starting to sit down on shot. Man, after one particular fight we're going to discuss that he had recently, I was like, oh my goodness, this boy's turning. Because I didn't go because I was so nervous. And my father went for me. And
why are you always so nervous, man? Let's talk about that real quick.
Man, it's different. I don't know what it is. Like, you can ask Damon, Jared, all of them. It's different when I'm in there. It's more because you know what you're about to do. But when it's your friends, because so many bad things. You remember, I was there when Pritchard got hurt. Mm-hmm. And all it takes is that one shot to do something, like, really bad. So it just messes with you.
I feel you,
but, man, this kid, man, decorated. Him and his brother go up in the gym with me. This means so much. Makai Phillips, y'all. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, let me stand up, give my boy a hug, man. Oh. I gotta get used to this deep voice, man. This don't throw me off, bro.
Everybody voice deep but yours.
Man, forget you, bro.
Elder Bar.
Oh my God.
Hey, my bad, yo. I'm tired, yo. My bad.
You know, outside ain't far. What up, Kai? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. How you?
Scoot up.
My fault.
Feeling
No, I'm good, man. How you?
Good, man. You just coming back home from a tournament, right?
Yeah, the Golden Glove Nationals.
Yeah. I am not saying this because of my relations to him and his family. I'm dead serious when I say this. Him and Santo and the amateurs, you know, Santo pro now.
Yeah.
But like him and Santo get robbed so much, bro. Like we used to sit there and watch them fight and be like, am I tripping? I can, man, at least 12 fights. I done seen him fight, man, at least 12 off the top of the head. He done got gypped.
Damn, bro. Hey, the chat going crazy right now. We got Nazir in here, July Tucker, T the Third, Shaquille Daly, Life is Dior, Tasha Smith. They all in here going crazy for you, man. So thank you guys for joining the chat.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Tasha Smith. That's my mother.
Oh, that's your mom?
That's my second mom.
Okay, what's up, y'all? Thank you guys for joining. So how was the tournament for you down there?
Nah, it was fun. It was fun for sure. I went out there. I had to fight the most out of mostly everybody in there.
Okay.
Cause I was in a 139. It was packed, man. It was packed. I went out there and did my thing. First fight, I had a person from, I believe, New England or something like that. I forgot where he was from. But he was tough. Everybody, I'm not gonna lie, everybody I got in the ring with, they were tough.
Yeah.
They were. I hit them with 5 hard punches. Boom, boom, boom. Man, they still there trying to get me up out of there. But you gotta realize I'm 18 now. I gotta fight grown men. I think the first person I fought, he was like 28 or something like that.
Yeah.
Second person I fought, he was my age. Second person I fought, he was probably the hardest fight I had to fight out there. But made that look easy. I had to because I had a show. But everybody was looking at me because, you know, I be the decorated name. He's one of the best in the DMV. That's what people say.
Yeah.
He's one of the best in the DMV. I be a big name. So they was expecting him to come out there.
Yeah.
When they saw me, they like, who this?
Yeah.
They was surprised, and especially at weigh-ins, they looking at me like, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking it's smoke. But in all reality, they was a little nervous. Yeah, most of them was scared of him. Second person I fought, he was good. He was probably the best, like I said. And then the third person I fought, I don't like to say I get robbed, but
I say it because I've been seeing it.
Everybody know.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But I did what I was supposed to do out there. I made a name for myself. People know Makai Phillips now for the most part. They know that I'm going to work regardless what situation I'm in. But yeah, I had fun out there. It was a great experience for me. It was my second elite tournament. So
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
But it was good though. I had fun.
Yeah.
I had fun. That's what you gotta have in this sport. You gotta have fun. If it's not fun, then what you doing it for?
Exactly. So then let's go. I know you want to talk about it. Let's go back to when you beat one of those top names in the DMV, right?
That people say is a top name.
How did you feel after that? What was going through your mind after you got the upset or whatever?
I thought he was gonna get robbed. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah. I ain't think I was gonna get robbed. I mean, it's hard to explain. I was at a loss for words for a little bit, but in my head, I'm like, man, I got this.
Yeah.
Like if y'all ain't watched the clip, man, y'all need to go watch them clips. I was in a different mode. I ain't never seen myself like that before. I got in a different mode in that fight because I had something to prove. They was every when I tell you more than half of the venue was all Scooter Davis fans. They was betting against me. They was doing all types of stuff. Yelling my name. Man, I had a kid after the fight say, boo. Walking past me like 5 years old. So, I felt good at the end of the day, but I knew that's only the local. And that wasn't even my last fight. I had a championship the next weekend. Yeah. And I did my thing. Regionals. Did my nationals. So it's not really the end all be all. I had to keep on working. I felt great after the fight though. I'm not gonna lie. although I had something to prove, people think it's all beef. It's not. It's not a beef.
It's competition.
It's competition. It's healthy competition. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna respect you in the ring, but it's all respect out of the ring. I don't got no problem with them, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Scooter Davis.
Sure. That's love. That's love.
I remember my dad. A couple years back, we training together. This while back, he go, I think I'm ready for that now. My dad said, nah, you gotta tighten up some flaws, man. Like he's tighten up some stuff. You know how my father is. He like, School's like, nah, but I really think I want that now. Kai was like, yeah, I think I want that right now. And now fast forward to a month and a half ago, Dad came home. Matter of fact, Dad called me from the venue. Man, you be proud, man. I said, what? What happened? He said, man, he boxed beautifully. He didn't do not one mistake. He didn't do nothing wrong. And because when they started, they was with my dad. And you know how meticulous my dad is, like about mistakes and things like, you know, doing this, whatever. He was so elated. Like, man, because how my father feels, certain guys that have certain ilk in the city that you know you can't just outbox them. You have to leave it. Can't leave no flaws on nothing. Like, you really beat this person to get the decision. And my dad was like, man, he was beautiful. And then when I watched the clips, for him to have the longer arms and then pull in with the uppercut and because if you watch how Scooter does the mitts and how Bull does mitts with him, everything is catch, uppercut, hook, or hook, uppercut. Boom. He rolls out. The next thing you know, by the time Scooter sits back up to turn, Kyle already halfway around, gone around him and keeping him turning. Yeah. And then it wasn't a track meet. It was when he sat down on his stuff and everything. I was just sitting there like, I was just sitting there like, oh my, this is beautiful. That was an entertaining beautiful. Fight. Yeah, and I mean, Dad came home, man. The environment that boy had to deal with, he'll be fine as bro. He could go somewhere else and fight anybody. Yeah. Because I was like, because this city is, if I've dealt with it, it's a rite of passage. Even in sparring, sometimes you got to deal with it, going to other people's places and they messing with you, all type of stuff. And he dealt with it. And that was like, man, it was a lot of money getting put on the table, man.
I can only imagine.
What?
Man, they told me it was like 20,000 out in the crowd.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
That's crazy. I mean, I wasn't thinking about that at the moment, but
you can't. You thinking about somebody with fists who would want to hit you legally at that moment.
I wasn't thinking about that at the moment, but afterwards, I'm like, dang, man. But shout out to Coach Don, man. That's my man. He know what it is. I love that man to death, man. He started me off with the basics. He started me with the basics at first and built me up. Yeah. Then we all worked with Coach Baker. Shout out to Coach Baker.
Yes, indeed.
My uncle, his name Jay. Yeah. And then my father, of course. But it was all four of us. We was all working together to push me and my brother to work where we are now, where I am now. My brother not boxing no more, but shout out to him too. Okay. To be honest with you, he how do I explain it? He faked like he was everybody. Like, he impersonated a lot of people that I was fighting. Like, we watch film on somebody, we go in our backyard. It's not even big at all. We go in our backyard and we do drills over and over and over again through this whole entire Golden Gloves tournament. And I appreciate him a lot for that. Shout out to everybody that was in my corner. Y'all know who y'all are. I appreciate everybody.
What are some of your earliest boxing memories? Like, some of your first dang.
I got a lot, man. I got a lot. I'm trying to think. First boxing memory came in the Keystone. No, hold on. My brother was boxing first. I was probably like 5, 6 years old. Right next to me. But at first we went to a lot of people don't know this place called D Block. It was in District Heights. Okay. We used to live right down the street from there. We went to D Block, trained in the basement, smallest basement you can think of, man. We went in the basement. I saw him working. My father didn't want me to box at the moment. He was telling me sit down. He didn't want me to box at all because I was a rowdy kid. I used to do too much all the time. But and then we came probably a couple months later as we progressed. My brother progressed quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing drills, but I wasn't really taking it serious. I was probably like 6 years old. Went to Keystone.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I met Lil Don at.
Mm-hmm.
I met Coach Don, and yeah, I was working with a lot of people. If y'all know somebody named Pop, I was working with him.
They had some gym wars.
Oh
man.
yeah, y'all can look on
dog.
YouTube, man. Me and him was working. We was talking trash and all that. 5, 6 years old, talking trash to each other.
Crazy.
After the hitting,
Crazy.
after the bell,
And
everything.
Yeah, hitting after the bell. But my earliest fighting memory, my first fight was mostly everybody know him named Peanut.
Peanut, okay.
Yeah, shout out Peanut.
Shout out to
man.
Peanut, yeah.
Peanut, he had 12 fights at the time. And I got in that ring. I don't know. I feel like I blinked out.
Oh shit.
And nah, cause like he was on another level than I was. This was my first fight. I was sparring a lot or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as I turned, cause you can fight at 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I turned 8, probably like a month later, I'm like, I want to fight.
Yeah.
They put me in the fight at Sugar Ray Leonard. And back in the early 2010s, Sugar Ray Leonard was that place.
Yes.
So it was a whole crowd against me. I learned that early. So now me moving on now.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's
hot
part of the game.
as hell in
It's
Sugar
hot
Ray
as a
Leonard.
mug.
Right.
Oh my
No air
God.
conditioning, no
Yeah.
nothing. So yeah, that was my first fighting memory.
So it's safe to say, like, your whole career so far, you've always been the one that's been overlooked and kind of the underdog, what it sounds like.
Sort of, kind of. Yeah. A little bit. I think that people doubted my mental mostly because, yeah, people know that when I was younger, I could box my butt off. I can box like a mug. But people knew if you can get me mad, then I'm going to bam out and I'm going to do a whole rock for no reason because I'm just so angry. And I had to get that. I had to get that under control as I grew older. And to be honest with you, I got it under control now for the most part. Of course, I may slip up here and there, but but for real, I didn't get that under control until about a year ago.
Oh wow! I mean, you only 18, so I mean,
19.
Oh, 19. I'm sorry, 19. My fault.
It's like nah. But yeah, I really just got that under control recently.
Yeah.
But it's a process, man. I think I took the long road to get here, but I think that was the best road for me, and because I learned a whole lot. It's nothing in this boxing game you can say that I haven't been through. I done fought every single last person in my weight class, to the Jamals, I fought Jamal, I fought Shamar Canal, I ain't fight Quincy, I fought Peanut, I fought Pop, I fought Scooter, I can go on and on. I fought Floyd Diaz and top rank right now.
Yeah.
I didn't fought millions of guys. I only got 90 fights, but
yeah, you fought everybody.
I fought everybody. I sparred everybody, to Jaleel Hackett's, to everybody. So I have a lot of experience in this game, and I feel like since I took in the long road, it's the best road for me because I've learned a lot, and now I'm moving forward. Ain't nothing that's gonna phase me. I've been through every single thing. So now I'm straight, man. I feel good. I feel good, man.
Bro, I mean, I done seen him sparred. And I'm getting, they letting him and Pop spar first. I go in after. So I'm putting on my boots and
go smack at him.
Pop he was smelling it so he would sit there irritated. And he will purposely hit Makai to the bell. And Makai stopped him about to go. And then, you know how, like off of a cartoon, like Baker grabbed him by the back of the shirt. Like,
yeah, and he's running in place.
like pulling him back, like dead serious. He said, man, you're probably gonna get you killed, man. Chill out. He's like, you're gonna be fine. Just you got another round to do. Just relax. But he needed that. And you know, I mean, from the time he's 6 years old and his brother's 8 sparring, he's on the bag next to me. His father like, man, he interfere with that. I said, no, he fine. Cause I was the same way. Like, nah, he fine. Let him work. He good, right? You good. He would sit there, hit the bag with me or whatever. We be talking, dancing, whatever. But I knew me and Dad would go home and be like, they gonna be like the Peterson brothers. He gonna be like Anthony Peterson. This is gonna be, he gonna be like Lamont, cause that's how how they mental makeup was, and how their skills began to progress more and more, tournament after tournament, fight after fight. And unfortunately, we're in a city where sometimes people get robbed for no reason. You could get robbed because of your trainer. Like, it's just how it is. It's unfortunate, but it's just how it is. And it could be something your trainer did when he was an amateur, and they robbed your kid, and that kid's upset, and that kid don't never box no more. Things like that has happened. Yeah. But those things forced him to grow a little more quicker than because I ain't had to deal with that because I ain't had to deal with that stuff like as much as he had to deal with it.
Right.
You know, and so it was more of a, remember me and Damon was telling you about how sometimes you'll be growing up in boxing, there's certain things you deal with. You'll be 8 acting like you're 11. You're 11 acting like you're 15. He's kind of that way.
You gotta mature.
Yeah.
And real quick, man, the chat is going crazy. You got Ashley Watson saying, always speaking humble. Shaquille Daly, Shawty, one of the best youngers I ever fought with.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Who else we got?
Peoples.
LaVar Adams, superstar in the making. Shaquille Daly said they was trying to rob my man when he was fighting Scooter. He said, hope they gave you some money. We got Troy Smith in here. Yeah, I ain't get a dollar. Troy Smith, we represented in the team MKP. We got Khalil Phillips. He said, yes, sir. Anthony Wimbush, MKP, with the thumbs up emoji. Tasha Smith, he was most definitely robbed. Everybody saying they're proud of you. Who else we got new in here? Barrington Little, MKP, world champ. Teresa Angela Taylor, very humble and nice. Who else we got in here new? Anthony Wimbush. Turtle said, what's good?
What's good, Turtle?
And then we got Franco Paz. Kai's that guy. Bro going to be a problem for the lightweight division.
For sure.
Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping into the chat. Appreciate you guys.
Well, you know one thing I never did? I want to say thank you to you, because when him and then Pop and Khalil, all of them, the pros are gone now. Norman Allen's left. Sugar Man's retired. Albert Busey, Black Magic retired. And I never get Norman Allen told me, you been in this game since you was 4. Now you the older veteran. Now you young, but you the veteran. Now you gotta make sure you do these. You always been mature, but now really got to show, because you got those little fighters watching you, whatever. And I was like, it kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, oh, for real? Because I'm thinking, just training, whatever. But how stern my father was on me, and you know how hard work was on me. But that Khalil and Makai helped me also be better at teaching, setting a better example, and maturing as a veteran in the gym and doing stuff like that. And it was because of Khalil and Makai, because we would sometimes Baker would say, yo, Don, it's all right, I work with your son today. You're like, yeah, man, go ahead. And now I'm with them is Godfather, is my God brothers, and them and Baker. We trained together that day, and we learning. And I got to make sure that I do the work to make sure that they set some type of example or whatever, And they pushed that. Khalil and Makai pushed that out of me, and Pop and stuff like that. They pushed that out of me, and I ain't think it was that big of a deal. Me, I am like, why? I'm just another fighter in the gym. Nah, but I ain't know it was that serious.
You always humble, bro. That's good about you. But sometimes you gotta give yourself credit too, because you also a very talented, decorated person in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So pat yourself on the back sometimes. You deserve it. Definitely deserve it.
But yeah, thank you, Makai. Man, thank you, Khalil. I appreciate, y'all helped me just as much, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, for sure. Oh, real quick, the chat really is booming, man. We got Clyde Wellman. Keep pushing. Proud of you. July Tucker, DTBG. El Paso, Route 1 Alexandria. Shouting out with the fire emojis. They want to come on here and do a food drop with us and drop some food.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Some promotion.
I'm with that.
To try some. I heard the food is fire.
Yeah, I heard too.
Shout out to El Paso, Route 1 in Alexandria. We got Keon. Shout out to Lil and Lil Kai. I remember them days in the gym. Keon.
Oh, yeah, that's my man.
Keon on it? Oh,
yeah,
man. Keon was another one. Keon was the youngest of the youngest. Yeah, man.
Changing faces. Makai's a very skilled fighter with a great future.
Shout out Uncle Nesto.
Chaos Lewis, man. Tell my man I said what's up. Yeah, man. You getting mad love, man. How's it feel?
And that's good. That's needed. She deserves it. It's long.
It's
long overdue. I'm glad it's on this platform. He getting all this love. He deserves it.
The chat ain't never been this booming. Keeping me busy, man. I'm over here working my ass off, earning this shit, huh? Oh, also, guys, we about to open up the phone lines. I'm about to log in and get the phone lines open so you guys can call in and talk to Makai and ask him any question you want to ask him personally. 1 second.
Bink, get that loaded up.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and have a chat.
Y'all might hear a little dial tone too while I get set up.
Oh yeah, he just loading it up, so don't sweat it. Man, did you see the joke with Boo Boo dropped the belt?
No, I didn't see.
Bro, he dropped all the belts. Dropped all of them.
Oh, you talking about
Andre?
Yeah.
He just relinquished the belt. He ain't want him no more. He ain't want him.
I heard you got paid him themselves.
Yeah. Well, you ain't got to pay him all, but like per fight, yeah, like you might get 3%, 1%, whatever, and you paying on the belts. You paying to be called champ. You got each belt that you have, you paying money on.
You got to pay rent, right?
Yeah. It's like Monopoly almost.
Yeah. Well, I want to shout out to everybody. I appreciate everybody coming out and seeing me, taking y'all time out of y'all day to come watch me on this nice little podcast. I love this podcast. This ain't like that, man. This ain't nice.
We appreciate it, man.
Real nice. Much love.
I appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
People out of town watching, believe it or not.
For real. But Makai, you gotta understand, man. You earned it. You did the work. I watched you do the work. So, just like how you just finished telling me something, you say the things and everything, but also you did a lot of work to get to this point. So for you to get that love,
Yeah,
so
I got a long way to go though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm do my thing for sure.
And as you begin now, you're fighting in the elites, and I see you turning that corner. Your skill sets are starting to turn that corner more. Every one thing I've definitely noticed is each move you do is getting faster. Each move that I've seen you do is getting faster. When you roll on and slide out, that's getting faster. You pivoting out, getting faster. You sliding in and sliding back out, pull in and then dip out is getting faster. So now as you begin to keep working and you're already starting to turn that corner where you're fighting like a pro a little bit. But don't, like I told everybody, man, don't rush in. When you ready and your team is ready, you're ready to do that.
I'm taking my time regardless because it's only a certain amount of time you got in the pro. To be honest with you. It's only a certain amount of time. So, really, I'm taking my time. I'm trying to make that transition again sharper and stronger and doing everything I got to do to be in the position to make the best move possible. But I'm beginning to turn that corner a little bit. I'm going to take my time. It's probably not going to happen no time soon, but I'm taking my time. Everything is a slow pace. I'm doing everything. Perfecting every moment of what I got to do, every move.
And like I told Suge, like, man, you gotta think now you done did that tournament and got to this one, you done this tournament, that's all added to your resume for when that time you ready to turn. Like, boom, you put that on the table. Oh, he won this, he did this, he did this, he did this. And that's more, your bargaining chip, if you could say.
Yeah, man, I got 90-something fights. 90-something fights. Believe it or not, the program don't care about that. Like they care to a certain extent.
To an extent, yeah.
To a certain extent, like if you won 1 million national championships, I mean that means something. But if you can't get in that ring with a grown man, you got grown man power, and you can't either get them out of there or perform good, then it doesn't matter. So whether you whether you got 100 fights and you one win and 99 losses. And you get in that ring, you go in there, and you crush every opponent you get in that ring with, you're straight.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
I done seen that forever. I done seen guys who were not decorated amateurs turn pro and do better than some of the dudes who beat them in the amateurs.
Sure hurt.
Bruh, thank you. He turned that corner at the perfect time.
Hey, fellas, look, the chat.
What's up, brother?
Is booming. I'm gonna keep him. It's hard to keep up. So we got Nazir. Shout out Kai. He gonna be big one day from Elijah. Barrington Little. I agree. He did the work and will continue to do the work. Sky's the limit. Keon said, when I'm walk you out to our fight, Kai.
True. First pro fight, you know what it is, bro.
Anthony Wimbush's recognition is well deserved. Got love all across the state and the city. Troy Smith said, "You deserve praise, son. Keep working, bigger and better." Keon said, "I'm waiting for that call to walk you out, Kai." And then Chaos Lewis said, "Man, look, I'm here to say it right here and now. We took home 2 gold and 2 bronze on the Golden Gloves team, and Kai was robbed clearly!" Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Shout out K.
Yes, sir. Aiden Williams said, "That's my twin."
For sure.
And also, guys, look, the phone number is posted with the access code. If you guys call in, you guys can talk to him directly and ask him any questions. It'll be live on the show. So start calling in, and I'll dial you guys in.
And don't worry about if me and him talking, y'all got to call. We get the signal. I put it on period, and then he gets to go ahead and do his thing. So y'all go ahead, call on in, and go ahead and give him some love.
Burn that line up.
But, man, you remember when I had left Keystone and I was over this, and I'm watching it like, Jesus, that he turned that corner at the perfect time. But to you, man, I'll never get me and my dad was at home. We was talking. I said, man, you know what's gonna happen? Him getting robbed like this. I said, what? He gonna wind up. It's gonna be bad when he turned pro. Keon, but as he turns pro and all this, and he's gonna really is gonna keep pushing his skills, and he's gonna wind up passing a lot of them guys that he got robbed against in the amateurs, because my father was like, man, I done seen it.
That's a familiar story in boxing. It happens all the time.
Every time. My father talked about what it happened when he was an amateur fighting, and then I started seeing it, and
a lot of top amateurs died out now.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
When
I tell you, a lot of them. And
they get burnt out too.
I guess you can say the strong survive, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to be great. And I'm doing everything I can, whether it comes to strength and conditioning. Shout out Hampton Workout Facility, Coach Vaughn, everybody. Shout out to Coach Melvin. Shout out to my father. He the one that orchestrated every single part of it. When it comes to every single relationship I got, he the one in the background. He like I guess you would say, the wizard behind the curtains, pulling every string. He doing what he do. I appreciate everything that he do.
I know.
Yeah, he that guy for real. He that guy. But I appreciate everybody.
For sure.
Working on
man.
Every single person, man.
Got Dream Team Buddha Film Productions. Yes, sir, my boy with the flex emoji.
Oh man, I remember when as Khalil Makai was progressing, and now you look at how Makai's turning that corner, that as he continues to fight, he's gonna be one of those guys that can be, though, as you move him up, right? He's one of those guys that, how can I put this? I want to make sure I word it right. It's a good problem. Remember when I told you got a fighter where you like, come on, man, you got the talent. You like, man, get your butt in the gym. Come on. Then you got the other kid who, look, take a week off. Take a week off, because they're going to give you everything that they got. And they're gonna give you everything they got, and you want to make sure you pull them back a little bit, because he's going to go give everything he has, no matter how, you want 12? All right, I'll give you 12. You want 15? Okay, I'll give you 15. He's going to do that.
Right.
And that's like a beautiful problem that you want to have, because since I can remember, Makai's always been that one that he gonna give you everything. Whatever you assign for him to do, whatever the assignment is, he gonna get it done. And as he continues to progress, and he keeps doing what he's doing, his body's filling out more, and he keeps he's shooting shots more and everything. Oh boy, stop flexing, man. Yeah. So as he keeps on, doing those certain things, he's gonna really show. If you've seen how he's progressed now, just imagine when he does turn, and now it's on that bigger stage. You're gonna be like, oh, okay.
That's what I'm excited to see. It's my first time meeting. I've seen clips. I haven't really seen you fight. I want to see you fight in person, so I can be like, I can really put together what y'all was talking about. But ain't no doubt in my mind that you really like that, from what I'm hearing about.
Good C pattern, good jab, good shotgun jab.
Something like that. Keeping it humble.
I'll do it for him. Good shotgun jab, good feet placement. Knows how to, like I was saying earlier, not a tall guy with long arms who don't know how to work on the inside, which is difficult.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't like that before.
He wasn't.
What changed with you?
Angles.
Angles. Me learning my body, but especially my coach right now, Coach Melvin Foster. If y'all don't know him, y'all need to look him up.
Yes, indeed.
He's one of the best pros and amateur. He won the National Golden Gloves. He knocked everybody out with an uppercut.
Damn.
He taught me how to get in that inside and work them body shots and get those angles. And then with his, like, I had to figure it out. It's not really this boxing game is not really a master servant type of thing. It's really a team type of thing.
Yeah.
But it's all depending on what I do in that ring. So with him showing me the ropes as far as getting the inside, doing what I gotta do, getting them angles, I had to spin it, like put my own little twist to it, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I got that, I guess you can say that little flavor with me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But I got that little flavor with me where I can get in the inside, I can roll, I can do certain moves that you probably ain't even seen before. My first clip on my recent post I just made two slip moves, and they thinking I'm about to get out of there. I threw an uppercut in the mix and rolled up out of there, and then he was coming at me. He backed up real quick because these are things that I practice in the gym. I watch film 24/7. Sugar Ray Leonard, my favorite fighter. I watch film 24/7. Even when I'm just bored, I'm like, let me see what Shakur talking about. Let me see what Tank. Even fighters that you might not even think that are good, they got small stuff about them that you can pick up.
Yep.
And I watch a lot of fighters. Recently, I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching. I should watch Sugar Ray Leonard 24/7. But I watched Trayvon Marshall. Shout out to Trey.
Snipe.
I watched more Shaquille Daly. I watched Chaos. I watched over the fights that we did in the amateurs. And slowly but surely, I'm adding stuff to my game. And if you're not a student in the game, then, you know, like, what you gonna do?
You gonna hit a wall.
You can't figure out everything by yourself. You gotta study back. How you gonna get better in school if you don't study?
That's facts.
Same thing.
I always ask fighters that, like, who do you watch? Do you watch boxing or you just box? And a lot of them be like, I don't watch boxing, I just fight. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. I don't watch it when everybody else watches it.
I got you.
It depends on the fight. If it's like a big fight, I'm going to watch it regardless. But it depends. If I want to see, I see something in that fighter, I'm going to watch it regardless. But if it's like, man, I know he about to crush him, I might watch it weeks later because it's died down.
Yeah, the
buzz died down. Now I'm gonna watch it. I'm about to try to pick up every single thing that he has done in his fight. Even with women, if you see Clarissa Shields, them straight down the pipe punches is crazy.
Yeah,
I picked up. She running 4 and 5.
She running 4 or 5 down the pipe fast.
Right,
fast and got some pop on them joints. So stuff like that.
Between the gloves.
You can name anything. She's that person.
No, for sure, for sure.
That person.
Speaking of that, how do you think that fight with her and Savannah Marshall goes? Think it's a contest? You think
there's nobody that's messing with her.
For sure.
She's not gonna back down easy, but there's nobody messing with Clarissa Shields. She got a different mentality with her. She's a whole man. I was supposed to fight. The Golden Gloves. I guess the Golden Boy of the tournament. From Detroit. He's actually from Pontiac, Michigan. She's from Flint. They have a whole different type of like dog in them.
Yeah.
Like they gonna work.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can compare that to is like DC fighters like that. It's certain people that come from like nothing that's gonna work. And me, I haven't came from the most poor side of Maryland. I came from Capitol Heights, Maryland, right next to Fairmont Heights, old Fairmont Heights High School, Chapel Oak side. It's right down the street from places that's bad, but it's not the best side, but it's not the worst at the same time. So I've been in those areas where I had to fight. I sparred people. We had to go all the way out Kenilworth Rec Center. That I'm not trying to speak all the DMV. That joint is trapped out.
Yeah.
And I had to learn how to maneuver in those situations when a bald eagle, headbangers at the old Navy Yard. I've been all over and run down places in every single city that you can think of that's big in boxing. Philly, Baltimore, Coach Calvin Gym. You got to learn how to maneuver in those situations. And those, like I said, I've been dealt the hard hand, I guess you can say.
You had to come up hard, like some other guys had to come up hard.
Yeah, but I've learned in those situations. I haven't come from the best situations. My people struggle early, but I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know that they were struggling. But as time moved on, we in a better position now. I'm learning, dang, I can get more shoes now. When I was younger, I had about 4-5 pair of shoes, and every single pair of clothes was a hand-me-down.
Yeah.
But I wasn't thinking of nothing about that. But it was times like that where I didn't know that we were struggling for real. But they developed something in me that I didn't have to know.
Shout out to your parents. Shout out to your parents because they in the chat. Shout out to your parents, man.
Yeah, shout out
That's
to
real love.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
I appreciate every single person. People even now, that's struggling, I see like certain potential in them because they got a certain it factor in them that's gonna push them regardless. And I respect that at the end of the day. Now some people get deterred the wrong way. They get pushed off the wrong way, but they choose the wrong path. But at the end of the day, it's not too late to come back over unless you ready to stick that way.
Right.
You don't have to stick that way.
For sure.
You can do anything. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm slowly but surely realizing that.
For sure. A lot of wisdom coming from this young man right here, man. For real. Proud of
I
you,
was
bro.
raised around old heads.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell because you really kicking that old head shit right now. But it's good. That's good stuff. And the chat going crazy. Let me see what we got. We got some new comments in here. Ashley Watson, that comes with growth, acknowledging what you needed to work on and working towards fixing it. You really goated, Brody. Mikhail Maskia, he said 5. Chaos Lewis in here talking crazy. He said, no, my straight right hands go crazy though.
Man, it's not even. I'm about to crush Chaos. I'm about to crush Chaos.
He said, who still got the faster jab, Kai, me or you?
I'm better than you. I'm better than Kale. Sheed and Quincy, what's up with y'all? That's simple. I'm better than all y'all with my jab.
Yeah, man. So
healthy competition, bro.
Coming out of the Keystone era, what did you learn? Like, what's some things you learned from Keystone?
Where could I start, man? Man, I remember when Juice was running Keystone.
Yeah.
Man, you had to pay $20 for a fight. This ain't grainy as well.
Yup, 93 style, dog.
You had one day I'm gonna post all my younger fights, but I had to, even with those type of places, when Keystone still isn't the best place to go, and there's no excuse owns it now, I believe.
Yep.
So, but it wasn't the best, like, cleanest place. I had to learn, man. I had to close. My father kept preaching, you better close your bag up right now. I'm not taking no roaches home with me.
Yep.
And that, I had to learn, like, small stuff thing, like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't had no roaches or nothing in my house. I had a couple mice in District Heights, but it wasn't, like I said, I didn't come up for a bad situation, but it was small stuff like that. It was small stuff like if somebody like Pop, he didn't come from the best situation, but you had to learn that everybody's not bad. They just may come up from the bad. Like, if that, I can't really explain. You saying,
like, their environment, some people may stray off path.
So it's no reason to treat them bad. Pop gonna talk trash regardless. That's Pop.
Yeah.
Pop gonna talk his stuff regardless. That's Pop.
Day,
every single time.
Every day.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's what come with this sport.
Yeah.
That's what come with this sport. I had to learn is sometimes you gotta stick to the exact basics to push you farther than the rest. You have to do you gotta do 5 more push-ups to the next person. You have to do certain stuff in the ring that's gonna push you over the next guy. And that was small stuff that I learned at Keystone. I mean, it's a lot of greats that came through and went out. Shout out to Jerry. Rest in peace, Tim.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that came in that.
Yeah.
I love Keystone.
That's what's up. That's what's
It's
up.
all love. It's all love for sure.
You had mentioned some great. No, go ahead. You got something to say?
Man, I remember this. We're having the resistance bands with Baker, at the end we exhausted, having to get on like a bench, and we had to do the whole neck exercise. Like 20,
I hated them joints.
50.
That's why I got 10 now though.
50, and like everything was 50, bro. Like you would go down 50, 50, 50, and then roll 50, and then counterclockwise 50. Like your neck, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a lot of things at Keystone that I learned. Now that I really, really think about it. It was times where I wasn't the best like behavior-wise in school. I wasn't the worst either, but it was a time where I got in trouble. I think I got suspended or something for doing something dumb. My dad literally told me, I don't know, Suitland Metro Station.
Yeah.
Suitland Metro Station. He was like, "You want to be a man? You want to be a man, right?"
I remember them days.
You want to be a man, right? I was getting my butt whooped every other day. It just was what it was. It wasn't that I was horrible, but I just had a temper on me that I was that pop-off kid. If you try to talk trash, boom, it's raps for you. And I'm going to get the first shot regardless. Regardless, I'm going to land my right hand. Shout out to the kid. I'm going to land my right hand. So I think I got in trouble.
You good? Go ahead, Kai.
Oh, so it was a time he dropped me off at Suitland Metro Station. He dropped me off at Suitland Metro. You want to be a man, right? Left me at Suitland Metro Station by myself. I ran from Suitland Metro Station all the way to Marlow Heights. And in the middle of me running, I wasn't even near the gas station. I probably passed it a little bit. Man, it started pouring down raining.
My bad, y'all. I
was running. I got in the
rain. You
ring.
done told me this. Damn.
This is a story that a lot of people don't know. I got in the ring, and I got in the gym, and my uncle Dre was there. I walked in that joint, Dre and Baker, I think. No, I think it was just Dre. I don't know who it was. And Don. And Big Don. I walked in, I'm crying. I'm like, my dad don't want me. And then they was like, man, you want a spot today? Man, I picked up them gloves so quick, put on the headgear. I got in the ring, dropped the kid, boom, and walked out. It was like, oh, this man is retarded. They called my dad and was like, he in the gym right now. Cause my dad was looking for me the whole time because he didn't know it was gonna rain. And he was like, damn, I just messed up. If y'all tell his mother about this, it's about to be right. He got in the ring. I mean, he got in the gym and he explained to me the reason why I messed up. It's moments like those that humbled me as a kid, and I learned from them. So now, I mean, it's nothing that nobody can tell me. I ran from Suitland Metro Station at 10 to all the way to Marlow Heights. That's not the best area to run
at all, bro.
You wildin', bro. Sure. You definitely wildin'.
And the worst part was, remember when Sugar Wayne was here, we was telling you about how they knew who the fighters were? Like when we would go running.
Because y'all be in the neighborhood.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness. But sure, I mean, it was some of my best days down there. Honestly, like Keystone, before it started to get, all dolled up and everything and cleaned up, it was some of the best times I had was Khalil, Makai, Keon, Pop, Dad, Godfather, and Baker. Cause I'm real tentative with who I train with. Mm-hmm. I remembered Baker from when I was a little kid, like when he was a pro.
Right.
And it'll be days where Baker be like, yo, Don, so I ever work with your son? You're like, yeah, I don't care, go ahead. And once Dad said, I knew, oh, it's okay. And then cause sometimes you can learn the wrong things, but he made me, remember I was telling you about when the bell ring, you don't want to sit there and you want to take your time, pick your stuff first. I learned from my father, like, okay, when the bell rings, don't sit there, go straight to the guy, circle him, feint him or whatever. But one of the things I learned from Baker, my father was like, man, you doing too much moving. You doing too much movement, unnecessary movement, especially with my situation, like too much movement. And Baker was like, man, pick and catch. I was like, what you talking about? He's like, pick some of that stuff and catch it, but don't chase the pick. Cause then you're not slipping too early and you letting the guy know, oh, he biting on anything. He's slipping early as ever. So they'll sit there and do stuff like this, feint you on purpose, give you a throwaway jab, and they know you gonna pull over and then put everything on the brick because your head coming right back over. So you always want to move. Instead of moving when the punch is this far away, you want to move right when it gets about right here and slide away.
Yeah, people be wondering why my jab's so good. My jab not that good. It's okay. But
no, it's getting better. I ain't gonna fake.
I'll tell the chat. He ain't going crazy, but they talking crazy in the chat. Keon and Khalil.
No, that's every day, but that was.
But I don't know if those early days in Keystone humbled me. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if you know her, but it was a girl named Kendall.
Yeah,
from the gym, passed away.
Yeah, I know.
Passed away. My closest friend.
Recently?
In June.
Oh, okay.
She got caught in the crossfire at a park.
Yeah, because you know where she was working at, right? Remember where my store was in the mall?
Yeah, she worked at
Foot Locker.
But
and her sister worked at the jewelry stand.
She got caught in the crossfire. Shout out Kendall. She used to tell me when I was wrong. She used to tell me, man, like I was saying right now, you better pop your stuff. Like you better talk your stuff. She used to tell me, oh nah, you wrong on that guy. She used to call me Kakai. Used to hate it, but yeah, she had a mean one too on her. I learned from her.
Yeah,
I learned a lot of stuff from her. But it's people like that was at Keystone. Keystone, it's people like that was at Sugar Ray Leonard. It's people like that in every place at No Excuse. Man, them boys used to crush me early. Like crush me. But I had to learn from, like I keep saying, I had to learn from those experiences. And I'm glad I learned from those experiences, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I learned from experiences.
Rest in peace, Kendall. I ain't know that.
Yeah, man. Kendall, that was rough. That was really rough, man.
Kendall,
man, I mean, I'm it was that core group though that I just mentioned. That's all it was. It was us every day in the gym. Meet up at wherever fight, we all fighting on the same card. And we was all we had, but we learned together so much. And then I'm off, I'm the oldest, so I'm in there doing all type of rope tricks and everything, all type of speed bag trick, all type of he's in there. All of a sudden, he take the rope, try to do it, things like that, and I look over the car. My bad, Dre. It's like he said, man, he gonna watch you do it, bro. He gonna watch you do it. Just go ahead. But it was all laughs. It was all we was all we had, but we learned a lot. And then to see how Makai has progressed, oh my God, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
God, it makes me feel good.
For sure. So what's next, man? What's the next goal you want to go achieve?
I'm sharpening up on everything. I'm 19 now. I feel like I got that it factor with me. I feel like I'm one of the best that come out of the DMV, if not the best 139 in the DMV for sure. But I don't think it's that much I need to do anymore in the amateurs. I'm going to take my time, keep doing amateur fights, keep working up. I want to get into more camps, professional camps. Do what I gotta do, learn the professional style a little bit more. But I'm working my way to the pros.
Okay,
that's my next step. I'm working my way to the pros. It's not I'm turning pro right now. I'm working my way to the pros.
That's smart.
I'm gonna perfect that jab. I'm gonna perfect my right. I'm gonna perfect every single thing. Everything's not gonna be perfect, but I'm working towards that goal and I'm doing everything I can. So when I get in that ring, there's no cut cards with nobody. I'm in that ring to hurt you regardless. I'm shopping as every single move. They like, who is that?
Yeah.
That's what I want now.
Yeah.
And now, believe it or not, that that chat, that wasn't going to be there 2 years ago. But it's because I'm keep on working. I'm doing what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do.
Keep rocking
Continue
out, bro.
moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. So
Sure.
turning pro, you looking at fighting at 140 and going 147 or
35.
35, about to say 35.
Big as one.
Exactly,
like that.
bro.
Yeah,
Throwing it out there. Throwing it out there.
They coming down from like 160. I'm not messing with them.
Yeah.
I walk around 145.
You talking about like 135?
And I fight at 139.
Yeah.
But I know I'm gonna get bigger. But I'm probably gonna go down to 135. They try and keep telling me move to 130.
You kidding?
I'm already like skin and bones right now.
Yeah. Would you like 6'2"?
Probably 6 even.
6 even? Okay.
But I'm a tall one. Then they are small and working, throwing a million punches a minute.
Yeah.
And they got some pop on them drinks too.
Sure.
Yeah.
I need you to be a little bit to my chest. Then I'm straight. So I'm looking towards 135, but I know I'm gonna get big. I know I'm gonna get stronger. So I probably end my career probably like 154.
That's what I was getting at. Like as your career progresses,
as
like
it progresses. But
Yeah.
and it's not no time soon.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
taking
for
my
sure.
time, man. I ain't rushing nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. And then right now I'm in school.
Mhm.
I go to PG Community College.
Okay.
I just changed my major to health science.
That's what's up. That's what's
because
up.
I'm working towards trying to be a personal trainer. Of course for adults, but mostly for kids. I want to give them a little outlet because a lot of kids do not have that outlet. Believe it or not, it's because it's too much going on in the DMV right now. It's easy to get caught up, and if you in a gym, it's literally the whole time we were out in the go-to-guns, it was 11 murders in PG County. Period.
Damn.
It was 11 in 2 days.
Damn.
And three like Friday when we were about to leave. So I'm staying out the way. You can get hurt staying out the way. I would not lie. But you have to be in the right places at the right time. And the gym, what better places to be than that?
Yeah, for sure.
Then you already getting bigger, stronger. Man, them girls can wait. Them boys can wait. You feel what I'm saying?
Thank you. They can wait. Y'all hear that? They can wait. Girls can wait.
They can wait. You don't gotta worry about no girls at 11, 12 years old.
Who was one of the first people to tell you that?
Myself.
Nah, you know you.
But they can't wait. I mean, as you get older and as you do your thing, of course you're gonna fall in. Yeah, you're gonna do whatever you do, but it's one priority at a time. You're taking it slow. You don't gotta rush nothing.
Yeah, keep that mindset. You ain't gotta rush nothing because the right one will come at the right time. It's gonna support everything
Shout
you're doing.
Yeah, and it is so difficult to find them, man. It's so hard. It's so hard these days.
She gonna be mad. Juanita Smith, you know. Oh yeah.
Is she in the chat?
I don't know. She probably is.
Juanita Smith, is she in the chat?
Nah, she'll definitely check. She'll definitely check. Shout out to her. Nah, bro. Yeah, but because but because I waited, and took my time. It's no problem. Like before my scooter fight, she was at my house giving me the massage or whatnot.
With the gun,
with the massage gun, and then she was stretching. You had to calm down. You don't gotta rush nothing. If I was doing too much, she probably would have been like, forget him. Yeah. But because you doing what you gotta do, people respect that. Yeah. And they gravitate towards that. So now I got somebody that I'm
right. She caught your vibe because you vibing. You doing what you need to do for you.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right. And she on your page.
Shout out to her and her family. They came to every fight. Probably just not one because it was too late, but yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. I remember when I forgot what tournament it was. I came home, you popped up on me, and I was like, I think I had told her thank you. I was like thank you because it's hard, and you done heard me say this all the time.
We was
at St. Charles. I was like, man, it's hard to find bosses' wives. Like that's. I remember my mother even talked about that. I'm like, man, yeah, back in the day it was like a circle with them, and they were. The Teresa Tapias, the Tiffany Wards, Miguel Cotto wife, those type of wives, or whatever, the Andre Ward wife. Yeah. Those wives that
See that one?
It's a compound. Like, yeah, it ain't just two separate entities. It's like they both. She protects you, making sure everything is taken care of. And I was like, sure. I gave her, I said thank you, because she was like, oh, she whispered like, no problem. I was like, because it's hard to find that. If you find it, it's just like the knockouts or whatever, or doing certain moves in the ring. You know when it's the right thing. You just know, So, but yeah, man, shout out to her, man. Big, it's always, she probably remember looking at it like, oh, I remember him. Yeah, man.
K.R. Lewis talking about massage gun. Hold up, Slim. Type time you on, gang.
Oh my God.
You always playing, bro. You always playing. Hey, I'm sparring you next week. I'm sparring you next week. I'm about to crush you.
Hey, Troy Smith said talk about my baby.
My fault.
Oh man. And I was worried too, like, oh Lord, I know
somebody was coming with it.
No, I thought it was gonna be Keon or Khalil, and I'm like, oh, I know it's coming. I know it's coming, bro. I know it's coming, bro. Oh my goodness, leave my man alone, y'all. Oh man.
Hey, Will said, Lord.
See, y'all always playing. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, you making it worse. Don't stop acknowledging it, dog.
Nah, see y'all crushing.
Oh man. Oh man. Come on, MC. Get back on. Come on, MC. Get back to running the show.
Hey, man, call in. Call in. The number is posted.
No, don't call in. No.
Call the number.
This ain't gonna be funny as hell. Call in.
Because you already know what's going to happen.
Call the number.
No.
Call the number. Hey, Chaos. Call the number.
It's gonna be a whole session on this joint. I'm about to be a tears, yo.
Oh, my ribs hurt.
Hey, twin. Call the number.
Oh, man.
My goodness, man.
Come on, MC. Get it together, man.
I'm together, yo. This is hilarious.
Ask him some questions about boxing.
Hold on. He said, hey, fool, I'm not sparring you no more, fool. Putting that switch on you.
Call the number.
They said Andre J said you a sucker for love.
Oh my God.
Hey, let that man be in love, bro. It's good to find love. It's good to be in love, man.
Oh man.
Ain't nothing wrong with being in love. But I like how you mentioned earlier, you was talking about some of your favorite fighters. You mentioned like Shakur Stevenson, Sugar Ray Leonard. When you watching Sugar Ray, what are some things you watching for that you taking from him?
People don't notice that he has great setups.
Mm-hmm.
He walks people into punches that they don't see coming. Mm-hmm. And it might be the most unexpected punch.
Right.
But you have to sit down and watch every single move that he makes. He might keep turning in a certain way. He might go left the whole 6 rounds.
Yeah.
As soon as he go right, they thrown off. It's a right hand coming, knock you smooth out. What's going on?
Right.
It's stuff like that. And then his jab, he set it up. So he got a popping jab. He uses it from different angles, up, down, up, down. He do whatever he got to do. He feint. Those feints are crazy. I stole a lot of feints from him.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jaleel Haggett. I stole this feint.
Yeah.
He was popping with that every single time. Just boom, boom. I'm like, bro, what's up?
Right.
But I got the hang of it. I watched film. I watched 7 videos before I came to the gym. Set the video 7 times. It was a clip. It was a clip. I kept on watching it. He told me himself last time I saw him. I started catching him. He was like, oh, no, he got it. Then I started using it on him, and I caught him like 4 times. And then he tried to come over with an overhand right. I rolled with it, caught him an uppercut. He like, oh, yeah. He tried to press me out.
Yeah.
But it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gotta watch people that's better than you. You gotta watch people who you got in the ring with sometimes. You gotta watch it's the smallest moves that counts, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you gotta watch people like that. Sugar Ray Leonard is my favorite fighter. He got such finesse in the way he does things.
Mm-hmm. Speed with the power on it.
Power. He got a whole rack of stuff in this game. He's a great fighter. That's my favorite fighter. I watch Tommy Hearn sometimes, a little bit. Who else do I watch? I watch Shakur a lot.
That Bama distance control, bro.
I watch Tank. sometimes because you gotta see that like dog, like it's a certain switch that hit. You saw Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter fight.
Yeah.
I'm losing. I'm down.
Yeah.
I swear, my last fight, you can see the scorecard at the bottom. They was telling me I was down. I was down 5-0. All 5 judges scored his way. I'm like, how? All right, now I just got to pick it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Second round, I come forward and I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm still boxing. You can come forward and box. But they like 4-1. I said, ho. I stopped my coach from talking. I stopped Melvin from talking. I'm like, ho. I look back as a Virginia coach, Coach Floyd. He looked in the box. He said, yeah, he up 4-1. I said, all right, bet. I get up. I try to take his head off with all straight down the pipe punches. He moved his head a slight way. I'm turning that joint over. Mm-hmm. Boom. Almost dropped him. They ain't want to give me no 8 count. But it was times like that where you got to turn that switch. That's what comes from watching those type of fighters. You got to have that certain it to push. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. For sure.
That's what's up. I feel like, you know, that comes from you talking about you was a kid, like that chip you had on your shoulder. Yeah. That you know, that aggression that you had to tone down a little bit.
I don't feel comfortable being comfortable, if that makes sense.
Indeed. Talk your shit.
Especially in the fight game.
Like, my dad preaches that 24/7. Mm-hmm. I know sometimes I can get lackadaisy. I can fall in my ways, but it's like, ho, what you doing right now? Mm-hmm. If you sitting down, you could at least be watching at least one fight. Mm-hmm. At least one fight, or be watching over your film. Something like that. But I don't ever feel comfortable sometimes, if that makes sense, because I feel like somebody always want my spot.
Keep talking your shit.
I feel like somebody always wants my spot and always wants to. It's always somebody on my back.
Right.
And now I'm keep on pushing. Who next?
Yeah.
All right, got him out the way. Who next? Got him out the way. Who next? I'm keep on pushing. I'm keep on progressing. All right, a small session, he might get out on me. Let me take a few steps back. Let me see what all right, I go over with my team. My team is the best, man. Mm-hmm. I give shout out to my manager, Barrington. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my father. Shout out to Coach Vaughn, Hampton Workout Facility. Shout out to my father. We watch film 24/7. Not even 24/7. We watch film for fun. Right. And even when you're having fun, you're doing good in the sport. Mm-hmm. But it's small little things that we may have to do. So if somebody get out on me on that sparring session, take a few steps back and I come back, I do my thing.
Right.
And every time I come back,
you got better.
It's a different.
Right, it's a different you.
It's a different me.
Yeah.
Man, I got in those rings multiple times. I got dropped. I got stopped to the body. It's been a lot going on. I had to whoop multiple times, but I keep on
progressing.
Keep on progressing. That's what comes with the sport. I mean,
you're in a tough sport.
Not everybody gets whooped in sparring. Not everybody, but everybody's not gonna. You might have an off day. They might have their best day today, and they coming to hurt you. But you gotta stay in that mode. Mm-hmm. Somebody on your back 24/7. You know somebody else coming at you to hurt you. Yeah. What you gonna do? You don't got no choice but to rumble. Right. It's at some points you gotta get in the ring and say, man, I'm here to fight.
Right.
It's that simple. You gotta get him off your back. What you gotta do? You gotta hurt him. Mm-hmm. Then, all right, now he back up. Now I can calm down and I can do what I gotta do.
Right.
But right now, that's one of the things I'm trying to work on. Somebody on you 24/7, you gotta calm down under pressure. You gotta work under pressure. Go ahead, throw them hard shots, you got to. Mm-hmm. But now as things slow down, you already 2 steps ahead of your opponent because you're so calm. Mm-hmm. He was all rushed and geeking, but now you straight. Now you can slow it down. You can use the Sugar Ray Leonard attacker. Right. You can use the Trayvon Marshall. You can use the Jalil. You can use now you thinking it's times where, all right, this right hand don't work. Mm-hmm. But he looking for it. Right. Oh my God, feint that right hand. Now it's come with a hook. It's a million. It's but so many punches somebody can throw at you. Mm-hmm. That's how you guys break it down like in simplistic terms.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, but it's this all comes with experience though. Right. Nobody about to get this from day one.
No, for sure.
It's just you gotta slow it down, man. That's all it is.
Man, you sharp upstairs, man.
Yeah, I try to.
I'm impressed. We got a couple callers in here. Hopefully they still
say less.
Hopefully they still in. I'm about to bring in caller number 1. Caller number 1, you on the show? You live? Caller number 1.
Say something.
You still on? Yeah, I muted him. 301-836-8719. Oh.
Oh, he cleared his throat.
Caller number 1.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Ollie oxen free. Next. Moving on.
All right, next caller. Yeah.
All right, now
Caller number 2.
Hello.
What's up, brother? You on the show?
That's you, okay?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Go ahead, speak. You good?
Go ahead, caller number 2.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. You good?
Yeah, we got you. We can hear you.
Yeah, man, it's chaos, man. What's up with y'all, man?
There we go.
What's up with you, little bro? How you feeling, y'all?
I'm cool, man. How you been?
Oh, man, you know I'm good, man. I just want to say, man, this is one of the best talents coming out of the DMV area, man. I'm talking about Shawty, real dedicated. Keep going. He got a good head on his shoulders, man. He very resilient. Like, he locked in. Like, tunnel vision not even a word when it comes to this young man right here. Like, the whole attitude he had on the whole National Golden Glove tournament was just out of this world. Like, his mentality was just different from everybody else's. Like, he's stepping off from everybody. He's trying to get his mind right before fights, man. It's like, I saluted that from the jump. But I'm still going to whoop you in Spawn, though.
You are small.
Hey, I ain't gonna play with you, Joey. I don't care how tall you are.
All uppercuts. All smooth uppercuts. That jab something crazy, bro. You know that.
Hey, crazy where you gonna have to catch me. I'm gonna move around on you too much, man. I'm moving around too much. I ain't saying that with you.
Crazy work. Crazy correct. You know that.
Thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Already, man.
All right, love you, Kay.
Man, love you more, soldier.
All right.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. Let me try to bring in the other caller one more time. Let me see. Caller number 1. Are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there we go. We got you. What's your name?
I'm here. Rich.
Hey, man, yeah, he already know.
There we go.
Hey, man, I ain't got no question, man. I just want to say, man, I'm definitely proud of the work Makai put in. What a lot of people don't realize, man, even when COVID shut shit down, I can remember, and Dre can attest to it, you know, taking the youngest up the Upper Marlboro, training in the rain, training out at a fitness center. I mean, training in a parking lot, and just the growth and the maturity, and to see, you know, everything come together, you know, when the naysayers, the haters, everybody, you know, you got the experts in the DMV that ain't built shit, ain't produced nothing, but got an opinion on everything. So, man, it's beautiful to me to see, you know, everything come together, you know, because a man without a plan is definitely fair. And, you know, I take my hat off and I salute his father because, you know, Dre stuck the course. And Makai, you know, he listened. You know, he followed instructions. You know, you go father sons, they go butt heads sometimes, but for the most part, man, I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm proud of you. You know, it ain't nothing but love. Shit. I'm proud of you. That's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I'm still gonna whip your son. It's like, nah, but it's all love, though. I appreciate everything y'all done for me, man. Y'all put me Untouchables boxing gym. Untouchables. We was really untouchable. Nobody could stop us at the moment. I mean, we all part ways, but y'all know what it is. It's all love, regardless. I'm probably gonna be sparring. I'm probably gonna be sparring y'all in the next couple of weeks. Tell Richard and Simeon to be ready.
Mr. Rich.
We're about to have some fun.
Well, I don't know if you go spar Sim like 180 right now.
Get up there.
Sim like 180 right now.
It's like, nah, but yeah, it's all love. Y'all taught me a lot. I appreciate every single last one of y'all, for sure.
No, man, stay the course, man. Stay humble, but definitely your work ethic is fucking crazy. So continue to do what you're doing, man. I'm proud of you. It ain't nothing but love, always love, and nothing but support. Shit, yeah. We gonna be hitting you up next week anyway to get some goddamn rounds. So,
that's right. Appreciate it.
So shit, yeah. You do, everybody. I just can't wait to see the finished fucking product, and the finished product is gonna be real scary. And that's just some bad shit.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in, Mr. Rich. We appreciate it, yo.
Ain't no problem.
You know who it is talking?
Oh, he left the meeting. He just left the meeting. What is that dial tone? That's crazy. What is that dial tone?
That sound like that Wii when you play golf.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What is that? How do I turn that off? That's crazy.
No, it's good. We could tango to it and stuff.
Man, this dude just found out he was Puerto Rican like 3 days ago.
Oh my god!
And that's my turnaround. He trying to merengue. He trying to hit the bachata. He in his mom. He drinking horchata. He doing everything he ain't supposed to be doing in this joint, bro. You don't go sit down somewhere.
Hey yo,
man.
Oh, you stupid.
Hey man, thank you guys for calling into the show. Thank you guys for joining in the chat. Real quick before we, wrap up, it's getting kind of late. When it's all said and done, what do you want folks to say about you? When they see your name, who is Makai?
As of right now, I believe that I want folks to say that he was a humble guy. He was a nice young talent. He did what he did.
He came to get it.
He did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do in that ring. Mm-hmm. He did everything. He put it all in the ring. He didn't leave no cut cards, no nothing. I want myself to be an inspiration to the people behind me. It's not really about, believe it or not, I watched the interview today, and Denzel Washington said it's the most selfish thing to give to somebody else because of the joy you get from it. Mm-hmm. So if I'm giving to everybody else, then what else do I like? I'm putting it all out there. That's what I want everybody to say. I left it all on the line, regardless when I pass away, because everybody got their day. But when I pass away, I want everybody to be like, he gave his heart out to everybody. Mm-hmm. He tried to teach the people that's coming behind him. Mm-hmm. He tried to do everything possible to be the best person that he can be in every single way imaginable. That's what I want people to say about me. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. And I want to thank everybody and supporting No Limit on his way to the pros, man. Yeah. For me. I appreciate y'all for sure. Thank you.
I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say all of those things. They're gonna say, you know what, he was an actual fighter through and through. Cause you got a lot of guys that come in this game and they fake the funk a little bit. You know, you got guys that come in this game and they like, we talked about this all the time, like guys that they like the aspect of being a fighter. They don't read the fine print. Mm-hmm. They don't really live the lifestyle. Like, some people don't fall in love with this. Like, so they like what come with it though. Mm-hmm. The aspect of, I box type of thing. When they gonna speak of Makai, I always say the eyes don't lie about a person when you, especially in this fight game. Mm-hmm. You know that from football.
Oh, for sure.
The
eye and the lie don't sky. Yeah. Don't lie. The eye and the sky don't lie.
They're gonna say, they gonna say for sure he was a fighter. Mm-hmm. Like any era, he was a guy that the older fighters, like in my father said, those fighters from the 90s, the old headbangers, the old Hillcrest, old round one, they all, even now they talk about it, but as things go in the future, they're gonna say like, that kid is a fighter in any era. Mm-hmm. Like when it comes to the mentality of it, You know, and that's not an easy compliment to come by. And to know I watched him grow up, and know the wars I've been in and respect I've earned with different things. I know I could say that about him. He's definitely that.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm proud to say that.
For sure, man. Also, you know, it's my first time meeting you, but just from getting a chance to talk to and, you know, hearing you tell your story, I can tell, for one, you funny as hell. You funny as hell. And then for two, I can see a lot of me in you because when I was a kid, I had that aggression switch too. I would snap. And, you know, I wasn't a boxer, but I played football and it didn't take much. Like when I snapped and I had that aggression where I just saw nothing but red, you know, it was kill mode. And it's hard to dial that back. And I'm still learning to dial that back at the age of 30. So if you have done it already at the age of 19 and to be as mature as you are, it just shows in your progression and how you perform inside the ring.
I didn't do it by myself though.
Right.
I didn't do it by myself.
Right.
I appreciate it. Like I keep on saying that I appreciate every single moment I've had, whether it came down to Troy and Manny. Y'all know who y'all are. Whether it came down to Troy and Manny, they was like my little brothers. Mm-hmm. When it comes down to my cousin, when it comes down to my sister, man, when it comes down to my dog.
Everybody, huh?
Every single thing you can learn from in this world.
Right.
And I believe that I'm going to be great regardless because of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm still learning whether
you want to learn.
I want to learn.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in school now. I could have been stopped school and just worked and tried to get some money or whatnot and just focus on boxing, but it's a life besides that. That's what I want people to remember me by. My life, it's cool with the boxing and stuff. I show kids it's a way out, but it's everything else that comes with it. Mm-hmm. That's what I want people to remember me by. Everything else that comes with it. You can have the fame, you can have the money. Yeah. Maybe not the money, but you can have all that. I just want to be me. Yeah. I just want people to remember me for me. That's all. That's all I want, man. Yeah. But also, man, I want people to remember I had fun with this. Yeah. You know, I just want to have fun, bro. Yeah. Who don't want to have fun? Feel like
all the time. All the time.
Joke,
I'm telling my girl that. You're like, I'm a grown kid. Let me have fun, yo. I'm trying to joke. Let me chill. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, man. We definitely got to keep in touch and rap more because yeah, this was good.
Yeah, I'll be back for sure.
Yeah.
This ain't like that. Sure. I keep saying this ain't like that.
Right. Also, before you leave, we got a gift for you. We're going to give you a new pair of HYBERNATION 5 headphones by Kenichi, man. Yeah.
I appreciate I ain't going to lie.
It's all good. He said, I ain't going to lie. I've been wanting them joints.
Have you had them on yet?
Nah.
Man, prepare yourself. Matter of fact,
boom.
when we go off air, he got to show you how to work them joints. I got to crack them open,
I did not expect this. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, for sure. That's from the production team back there from Slip County Podcast.
My man called in. I spot him. He tried to crush me when I got there.
Yeah, man. So with that, you know, it was a great episode. This is Makai Phillips, my man, Lil Don Jr. I'm BINK. We're going to wrap this one up, man. Make sure you guys check us out at Slip County Podcast.
One more thing. You gotta sign them. You gotta sign them, man. Pick a color, silver, gold, shake it up. Go ahead, sign them bad boys, man.
Slip County Podcast. Give us a like, a follow, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. We coming back at y'all every week with more boxing content, more live guests. We'll be back soon, guys. Take care.
Was born for this. Always know I was the one, didn't know when my time was gonna come. Born for this. Gotta be the voice for the youth, won't stop.
And I can keep the bass on, right? And I can stay on even when I'm on the game. Oh, that.
Baby, now hold me
these to play games? Or these to listen to music? What if I told you these are gaming headphones? And you can use these to listen to music. So get rid of these two. And get the new HYBERNATION 5s by Kenichi. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter. Color RGB and extreme bass mode.
The HYBERNATION 5s are just to you.